All right. Welcome back, everyone. Combat Radio's favorite Oscar-nominated legend, Harrison Ellen Shaw, is with us. What's not to love about this guy? Well, his ex-wife will tell you a lot of things, but I will tell you the guy is loaded, and I mean loaded, with exquisite, high-caliber Hollywood stories.
Dare you?
What the fuck?
What the fuck is right?
This meeting's being recorded. Okay.
You know what? That's me. I'm recording the meeting.
Tell me when the recording starts so I can primp up. All right.
Primp up. We started, but you can primp up. We're gonna edit it, but make yourself look presentable, will you? Come on, Charles.
Well, there's a limit.
Oh,
all right, I'm presentable as I'm gonna be for.
Look at that debonair guy, classing the place
hey,
up.
how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm $6 worth of change in an $8 store.
From the dark confines in an undisclosed location comes Beasley Bub, post Halloween's interview. How you doing, man?
Hey, man. Sorry. Are we officially rolling?
Well, not. We're rolling, so I can remember that we're recording, but this will all be cut.
All right.
We only roll on the good stuff, buddy, not my nonsense.
So we never roll? Yeah.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Roger Craig Smith.
What about that guy you hired out of Chippendales to be the villain? How was he? First movie, right? I mean, I'm not being...
Wait. I didn't go to Chippendales.
Oh, dude, it's cool, Harrison. Look, I'm nobody's judge. Right?
Well, I've never been to Chippendales, and I don't know what you're referring to, because look,
he was
when I was younger.
Maybe not by you, but he was hired out of Chippendales. That's part of the Superman public record, my friend, which is fine. Look, that's where you got your bad guy. Look, you were on a budget. You needed an Electro Man or whatever his name was on the cheap, and you needed him to be sort of screen savvy.
Excuse me. Nuclear Man,
right?
You know, I was going to start this off by saying you're a hell of a bass player, but what else have you done? But I don't know how many people would get the joke.
Well, I can't believe you guys don't have Stonehenge in your lineup.
Every scene from that movie I've lived through in real life, at least twice.
The thing about that movie is
at least twice. I've been to Stonehenge.
Ah, look at that. An empty studio.
How are you? Should I be doing this more like... Are you just using the audio for this, or what are you using the whole shebang?
No, I'd like to use the whole thing if that's okay with you.
Yeah. Put this up a little bit.
Maybe we shouldn't. You look like shit.
This is not flattering. Just awful. And like...
You want to do your celebrity lighting adjustments?
The mountain man here.
Is that a drum kit behind you?
That's an electric drum kit, it is. Yes. Aye.
Is that to impress the ladies? Because I know you don't know how to drum.
No clue what I'm doing on that thing.
How you been? You look good.
Thanks, man. Likewise. How are you?
I'm all right, man. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, the Al Qaeda scarf.
Yeah, the pandemic scarf is still with me, and it's also good to clip a mic to.
Oh, nice. That makes good. Yeah. And it's soft and won't make noise.
Yes, makes no noise, and honestly, it gives me all the social distance one would require. I put this thing on, baby, and I get all the room in the supermarket I need.
Again, I was citing earlier that he didn't look like he trained up for this, and there was going to have to be some physical sort of elements to a guy who's a lifetime of fighting and surviving the desert. This guy looked like he just basically walked out of Circus Liquor, on a Tuesday night when, Jamaican Red Stripe is half price. And I love him. I love the guy. I want to thank you for putting on a clinic on how to remain politically kind when talking about former.
I haven't worked around Disney for 40 years without understanding how to do that.
Yes, the skill set is represented well. Now, listen, if Mad Max Fury Road could be put into a guitarist's personality and playing style, Well, this would be the guy that represents that. So joining us from some undisclosed secret location somewhere in some far off mystical place, Jimmy Bell. Jimmy, how are you, buddy?
Oh, Ethan, I'm doing great. How you doing, buddy?
Roger, Roger, do me a favor.
Yeah.
How would Jesse Ventura sell it?
Okay. Right now, your government is doing things that you can't even imagine. There are black helicopters waiting to drop upon you the napalm of charity and Christmas. I'm not even doing the accent very good.
We're now waiting for the legendary Ian Buchanan.
Hi.
Everybody. Oh, look at this guy. Wow. Look at this. Bright yellow walls behind him, a ray of sunshine, hopefulness, and everything everybody needs. Buddy, how are you?
Yes, good. Thank you.
Now, after I left Warner Brothers, I moved to the Warner Hollywood lot, and they shot the 40th anniversary special features for Mary Poppins there. And, everyone the cast showed up. And one of the people that showed up was Roy Disney Jr. And on the bumper of his car was a sticker that said, "Impeach Eisner." Do you know that sticker? Did you see that sticker?
I didn't grow up as a fan of these characters, but I've become one since I've played her, and also because of my connection to the fans. And all the fans have wanted all these years, all these decades, is to have her represented.
Right.
So now they're getting that.
Well, you're too young to remember the Linda Carter incarnation, and she still looks fantastic.
Hey, there he is. What's that?
Oh, this is a highly collectible prop. I mean, from the film.
Oh, look at that. Would you? Wow.
Yes,
Sea
this is my
King.
cabinet.
Oh my gosh. You know what? What a great way to start a conversation with everyone's favorite Oscar nomination, Oscar nominated effects ace, writer, producer, director, the guy that can really do any job in Hollywood, Mr. Harrison Ellenshaw.
Hey, when I laugh, especially in unison with something you're doing, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. There's nothing but positivity that comes out of the Jamie Dukes machine.
Hello, Project.
Well, you also had put up your Dukes, which I thought was a great show, and I'll never forget. My family still reminds me. One day we were going to go to dinner or something. We show up at the NFL Network, and you're doing a Total Access broadcast, and you wait for that moment for me to be on the soundstage. The Rams were struggling at the time, and you wait for that moment to use my name and tell me about the pain I'm going through as a Rams fan. And I couldn't believe it. I'm like, and you knew I had to be quiet because I was on a stage, and I was like, this dude, look at this guy throwing me under the bus head first right now as a Rams fan. It was just hilarious.
With the mic. They got the mic, man. If you got the mic, you got the pulpit, man.
Yeah. But you were so good. Remember that time you were covering the draft? We came down to see you, and like we were at a commercial break, and it was John Gruden and Steve Mariucci on the two monitors, and they were talking about surviving Jeff Garcia's wedding, and Gruden just looked like he crawled out from under a bus. He was like, "Man, I'll tell you." Remember that like it was such a great human moment.
I tell people all the time, like the day you made it is the day someone actually pays you to do it. Then from there, you just strive for greatness from there. But that's when you've succeeded, is when someone said, here's a paycheck for doing it. Or in the case of the Cannon Group, here's what looks like a paycheck. Get to the bank and we'll see what its value actually is.
They were known as Lucifer and the Men with Painted Faces when they burned New Orleans to the ground. And when they sacked Panama, I knew that my road to redemption would be paved with tombstones. And by the time they brought the apocalypse to West Africa and the Indian Ocean, I would come to know two words with biblical significance. No quarter. No quarter. Kill all masters. Rated R. Coming soon Available on all platforms. Visit NoQuarterKillAllMasters.com.